Hello. Good afternoon,
Yes,
Karishma.
good afternoon.
What happened? You look a little anxious. All okay?
Actually, I was trying was not connecting from last 5 minutes,
What is
and
it?
suddenly now it's connected.
Right, right. Do raise a concern after the session.
Already raised a concern, and that's why I think it's working.
Oh, is it? Oh, all right. Sometimes it happens. I think that's a technical issue. Right.
Yes.
So, are you going out somewhere? You look very quite different than your normal.
No, 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 I'm not going out. I have just attended a hearing, and that's why a little bit
Oh,
looking
all right.
nice.
Oh, you're looking nice.
Thank you.
So, how's the climate at your place? Is it still hot?
No, no, it's not hot. It's what to say. It's quite
Is it?
comfortable now. Not
Oh,
too
you can.
hot, not too cold. Cold.
Then you can say it's a pleasant climate. Currently, it is
Pleasant.
very pleasant. Mm,
Yes, very pleasant.
right. So you're talking to me from which place? Gurgaon. All right. Right. So today's topic is about local production and small businesses. So which are the
Okay.
items that you mandatorily purchase locally produced?
Locally produced grocery items,
Hmm. Give me some
fruit,
examples.
fruit,
Hmm.
eggs, bread, milk. These are the daily essentials which we need to buy from local, like
Hmm.
from nearby shops or like from kirana shops. Yes.
Hmm. Let's take fruits. So nowadays there is a trend. People don't prefer the normal banana, papaya. They prefer the exported ones, isn't it? Or the imported ones. The imported ones, right? Give me an example of some imported fruits that we see in Kirana shops these days.
I don't find any imported fruit in
For
kirana shops except a few like avocado. I think I'm not sure about it.
yes,
And
kiwi,
kiwi sometimes.
yes. Then dragon
Yes.
fruit,
Dragon fruit, yes.
isn't it?
Right.
Right. Do you purchase these kind of fruits?
No.
You like the normal Indian grown fruits?
Normal like apple, banana, mango. These days muskmelon and watermelon, which is my favorite. Sometimes kiwi also, but kiwi is also not my favorite. And I have never had, I think, dragon fruit or avocado in my life.
Because it's not
I
locally
never had.
produced. It's not
Yes.
locally produced.
And they are very costly also. Like the price of avocado is very, very high as compared to other fruits available in the market.
Hmm.
Generally, actually, fruits are costly, but if I talk about these three fruits which you have just mentioned, they
Hmm.
are like they are more expensive than they're expensive than normal fruits.
Right, true. True. So earlier, I think so many years back, I used to buy these fruits just to try it out, and I used to think, okay, these are super healthy. These are like exotic fruits. But later, I came to the understanding that we have to eat fruits based on our region, and we have to eat
Right.
local produce. Right. What do you think of
Yes.
this concept?
No, no, absolutely right. Everyone said, not everyone, actually, doctors also said that we should always have seasonal fruit. Whatever the season is going on, you should, for example, the mango season will come. So you should eat like mango on regular basis. And if like there is apple season, like orange season, so you should eat according to seasons and they are very good for your health. It's not like that you should go or buy like imported fruit, only they are beneficial to your health. No, if you are having seasonal fruit on regular basis, including in your diet, it's healthy.
Correct.
Healthy.
Healthy. Right. What about your the locally produced items in your region?
Which items like? I
For
don't know.
example, here in my hometown, I can see there are local vendors. They come and sit during the evening times. They sell spinach, leafy green vegetables, or those locally produced vegetables are sold at the side of the road. So people actually, when they go
Same.
back to work, is that there?
Yeah, same is here also in the mandi. What do we call mandi?
What is Mandi?
Vegetable market. Vegetable market. There's a
Uh,
separate market for vegetable only.
uh, what is it Mandi? Which language is that?
It's a
Mandi?
Hindi language. Mandi. Sabzi mandi. That is called vegetable market.
Oh, right. I've not heard that word. Oh, all right. Okay.
Okay. So there is obviously a vegetable market where you will find all the vegetables all kind of vegetables like leafy greens or whatever the season is going on. So yes, we also go sometime buy from the market. But these days, Blinkit is also available. So sometimes if we are not able to go out, we can order it online and we can have all those vegetables at our doorstep. That is also quite good.
In my city, Blinkit is not there. But I do understand now a lot of people are actually dependent on that app. In less than 10 minutes, you get everything at your doorstep.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's
You know,
good.
sometimes when I feel like having idli or sambar, I can cook sambar at my home anytime. Okay, but for idli, you have to prepare. Like for one day before, you have to do preparation. So in that time, I just ordered like from Blinkit, and within 10 minutes, I got the batter, idli batter.
Yes,
So I can cook and enjoy my favorite food like this.
that is beneficial. What are the other local producers or locally flourishing businesses that you have? In Kerala, we have handicrafts where people make
Right.
things, yes, manually, and they use it as a way of earning. Any such any such businesses?
I'm not really sure about Gurgaon because we have recently shifted here, but still I have seen one thing, or
Hmm.
I should say I have noticed one thing that the people from Gurgaon, they are most likely to have uh, pure milk and pure charge. Do you know charge? Buttermilk.
Buttermilk charge. Oh, right.
So I have seen like many of the I have seen uh, lots of people are having buttermilk in regular basis and they include regularly in their diet. But actually I am from Delhi, so I am not that kind, like I don't include these buttermilk or something regular in my diet. But in Haryana or in Gurgaon, it is especially like they have a big glass of milk and a big glass of chaats on regular basis. They are like very fond of this thing.
Haryana, I think, is very particular with dairy products. They're too homemade dairy products, isn't it?
Homemade, actually, yes.
One student from Haryana, she was telling me that in Haryana, people eat only twice a day. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, even in Delhi, I've also heard the same thing. Like people eat twice a day, but actually, I am Bengali.
Hmm.
I'm married to a Bengali person, so I'm in a Bengali family. But we eat three meals, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Hmm.
But in Delhi or also in Gurgaon, I have seen people they just have their lunch, or what should I say, like proper meal at 10 or 11 o'clock,
Hmm.
and then they had like directly in the night. So in that particular gap, they just fill their stomach with snacks.
Oh, you mean to say they eat snacks?
Yeah, they don't take proper diet. I also feel it sometimes.
Oh, then I must have misunderstood the learner. The learner told me that they have brunch, like at the timings which you mentioned, somewhere between 11,
10 to
12,
11.
brunch.
Yes,
So after that, then they directly have their dinner, maybe at
that's
around
what
between
I'm
6 to 7.
saying.
But I thought the between us, they are basically fasting and they are keeping their stomach in an empty condition. No?
No, they have tea and some snacks like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, because by that time they must be hungry. If you will have, just imagine if you will have a meal at 10 or 11 o'clock, you will surely be hungry by the time like 4 or 5. So at that time, you will fill your stomach with the junk or maybe some snacks or maybe like tea, biscuits, whatever is available at that time. So they
Oh,
do that thing.
oh. I thought then they are having a super healthy lifestyle, twice a day meal. I thought in those things. Okay, not a problem. So we'll correct one mistake. In regular basis, on regular basis.
Okay, on regular basis, right?
Then the word brunch. Yeah, you were talking about that. I think you are already familiar with the concept brunch. Do you
Yes,
prefer
yes.
brunch rather than a full course breakfast and lunch?
No, no, I never get satisfied with the brunch because in the morning I need something, a proper breakfast actually. If I will not get proper breakfast, I will always like think about food in my mind. So it's better to have that proper breakfast so that I can concentrate on my other work, right? And I actually have like proper breakfast and then 2 o'clock lunch and then evening 8, 9 o'clock dinner. So I'm taking it, yes.
Do you all have
I
a
don't
habit?
believe in brunch.
Uh, do you all have a habit of snacking at around 4 to 5 along with chai? Do you all, yeah. I think Bengalis and Keralites have very similar lifestyle, and
Yes,
isn't it? These two states consume a lot of rice.
right.
Right, right,
Always, we don't cook roti in afternoon. It's like only rice, dal, and one or two vegetable along with that.
right. So, which is your native place?
I'm actually from UP, but I married to a Bengali person, so now I
Com-
became a Bengali.
So, did you find it challenging initially to move to Bengali way of cooking? And their oil is also quite different. They use gingerly oil, isn't it?
There's a lot of difference in food actually, lots of difference because at my place we also kind of people like have brunch and then dinner. But
Oh,
when I moved here, I started having proper breakfast, and that is like different varieties of breakfast we include. It's not like that same we are having every alternate day. We have the variety of breakfast. In lunch, we need at least two, three vegetables, and in night again we like had roti, not rice.
hmm,
However, my family, my mother-in-law, she loves rice. She
hmm,
loves eating rice even at night, but my husband do not prefer because of some health issues.
hmm,
He is the kind of person like who want to fit always, and he thought that taking a lot of rice is not good for health. So
hmm.
he eat uh, chapati at night.
All right. What
But
about
yes,
you?
me also habitual of having rice.
All right, all
Earlier I
right.
was not, but now I'm very much habitual. I cannot have roti in the afternoon. But earlier, like before my marriage, I used to have roti. I
Hmm.
never had rice in the afternoon, but now I'm that much habitual. If I will not get rice, I feel like hungry every time.
Y'all have the big rice, isn't it? I think the basmati rice.
Yes,
You'll have that one. In Kerala, we have a fat rice. It's specifically called Kerala rice or boiled rice.
boiled rice, yellowish in color.
Sometimes it
And
is whitish as well. So there are two different categories. So when we consume that type of rice, we put on weight immediately.
oh, okay.
You are very fortunate. You all can have that rice and not gain with that much weight.
Right, right, right.
Right. So I'll show you a careless mistake. You were talking about your husband. You said he's a person who want to fit. He's a person who wants to be
Want
fit always, huh? Who wants to be. So you missed out the
okay,
word
want
be
to
and
be.
wants. Hmm. Right. No, as I always keep telling you, you're a fluent speaker, but you are always running and rushing with the sentences. And
But
because of
today
that,
I'm speaking slow, I think. No?
comparatively, and I did not write many sentences as well. I've written only two, isn't it? So far, I've shown you only two careless mistakes. Hmm.
Okay,
What are your
okay, okay.
plans after the session? Do you have any other work to be done?
No, my work has already done. Now I will go downstairs, will meet my baby. By the time the session will end, he will arrive, he will be at home,
Hmm.
and then I will give him bath. I will feed him food. Then I will have my lunch. Then again I will come upstairs around 3 o'clock and I will do my editing work.
All right. So you have a full-fledged day. You do the cooking, isn't it?
Yes, I already cook in the morning. I made dal, masoor dal. Do you know masoor dal?
Yes, we buy masoor dal over here, but in my home, that dal is called ammu dal because I introduced them to that dal.
Okay, okay, okay. So we put also some bottle guard. Bottle guard, yes,
Yes.
in dal so that and other vegetable I cook bhindi with aloo, which is
Oh,
very uncommon in Delhi because bhindi is supposed to cook alone, not mixed with any other vegetable. But in Bengali, we can make bhindi. Bhindi means lady finger with potato.
hmm. I've seen that. It's very common in South as well, especially in Karnataka and Andhra. I've seen them putting bindi with potato. Right.
Yes, yes, and it's tasty.
Oh, yes, it's tasty. How did you adjust with that oil? That gingerly oil has a slight bitterness, isn't it?
No, we used mustard oil.
Oh, yes, mustard oil.
Coconut.
I had once fish fry with mustard oil. The fish fried in
Yes.
mustard oil, and for me, it tasted a little bitter because in my home we fry it with coconut oil, so there is a sweetness.
Okay, understand. Coconut oil is better than as compared to mustard oil. But we are actually habitual, like from long years, to use of like kachi ghani sarson tel. What do we call in English? Mustard oil? Yes.
Mustard,
So we are using it.
right? I think different regions use different oil. Right.
Yes,
So
yes.
overall, there were other two errors as well. That was also careless mistake. Sometimes like is supposed